Rockies!
All right, first of all, congratulations to Miami. Coach Rick's got a fine squad over there. They're good and sound and talented in all three phases of the game. I mean, they are a well-coached, tough football team. And, you know, we, in my opinion, are too. But our kids played hard. They laid it on the line. We played in a hostile environment, and we weren't good enough today to win the game. And there's a myriad of factors for that. You know, that's ultimately my responsibility to get us to play up to our potential and the best that we can. And part of it is because we played a really good football team. And, you know, we turned the ball over, obviously, and gave up a few big plays defensively. Didn't make a real big play in special teams. It was kind of a draw, I felt like, and got what we got. So, questions?
Justin, do you attribute the turnovers more to lack of attendance on your part, or maybe Miami being opportunistic?
Well, I thought like our fumble was a big hit. You know, I thought, you know, a couple of the interceptions. You know, we're getting a little bit of pressure. The ball was just a little bit off. I mean, I certainly think I don't think it was from a lack of attentiveness to the urgency to take care of the ball. I mean, I think they did a really good job and forced our hand. You know, it's not like they blitzed all the time. That's not what I'm saying. It's just you know, we were in some fourth downs and we were in, you know, pressing to try and make first downs or try and score, and ended up with some turnovers.
Obviously, you had the lineup change with Yash being out. How would you evaluate the protection and how that group did up front?
Well, I'd have to look at it. I mean, towards the end, it was pretty sloppy. When we're in a true drop back situation, it's tough for us versus good people. You know, we have made a living, so to speak, without getting in those situations. So, I mean, I'd have to see. I thought Josh was incredibly tough, for whatever that's worth.
How much of a downer is it? You know, that you get 3 interceptions, you only get like 1 touchdown.
Yeah, you know, I'm trying to remember. You know, the start the second half. You know, I felt like just in general, offensively, whether it was off a turnover or starting a series, we could get a little bit going, but then couldn't convert on third downs. Like, I don't know what our numbers were, but I know they weren't good. Yeah, I mean, it was really bad, and you know, Miami deserves credit for that, but we just couldn't keep a drive going. You know, to me, it wasn't that we weren't efficient on some first and second downs. We just couldn't keep it going.
It seemed like you guys were really starting to target the short game and the pass game. Was that more schematically that you wanted to do that, or is that because they were really good on the back end?
No, I mean, we tried to throw the ball. I mean, they lined up in one high the whole game. I mean, it's not rocket science out there. I mean, it wasn't. They lined up in one high. We knew what they're in every play. And, you know, we either couldn't hold the ball long enough or couldn't win on the outside. Or couldn't deliver the ball accurately. I mean, so we tried to get the ball out of our hands a little bit quicker. And there's only so much you can do with that. You know, eventually you've got to be able to hold the ball and win those one-on-one matchups. You know, the two things that scare you as an offensive coach, one is if they can play too high and you can't run the ball. And the other thing is if they play man-free or one high and you can't hold on to the ball or win the one-on-one matchups. And, I mean, we won a couple, but not enough.
I know you're going to have to review it, but Reggie Floyd's roughing call, it seemed like it was a great fake by Rozier, and he finished the play.
Well, yeah, I didn't mean to cut you off, but that was my conversation. I did not see it. I mean, I saw it, but I didn't. You know, what was the call? And it was, I said they're running the midline, and it was very difficult. It's happened so fast for us to know who's got the ball. And he said, I agree, but not that time. That was. So, I mean, I didn't get to see it again or look at it or anything, but that was so.
Coach, this team has had quite a few games on big stages, West Virginia, Clemson, and now this. And I know that every game's a big game for you, but for these big stage games, what do you think your team has learned from playing them and just, you know, being tough in these environments?
Well, I mean, I don't think the stage is an issue for us. I felt like at the beginning of the year last year that was an issue. You know, the Tennessee game, I thought that was we just weren't ready emotionally to handle those things. But I don't think that's an issue now. Now, what is an issue is when you play on a big stage, usually the other team's pretty good, and we certainly had issues with the personnel for Miami.
Justin, with the Coastal Division now being out of, are you worried about motivation for this group, or how do you approach that?
Well, I haven't had time to think about it. I know that we've got Georgia Tech on the road, and our guys have a lot of pride. They have a pride in this program, pride in how they play, pride in the product they put on the field, how they work. And, you know, I know Georgia Tech beat us last year at home, and I don't have a lot of concern that we will get ready to play. We have great leadership, we have great coaches, and we'll get ready to go. We talk about the next game. So I never put up a goal board that said this is what we have to do. We're taking it one step at a time.
Hokies